Hello, namaste, and welcome in the series of cybersecurity. This side is Meena, and today I will discuss about can Kerberos be hacked? How does it work? What are the weaknesses and what type of attacks are possible? As you know, Kerberos is an authentication protocol which work for the client server model. If we are having certain resources and we want to grant access to the user over them, then automatically in with the first instance directly user will not get access over the resources, okay, or the application or the services. They need authentication method with multiple stages or multiple steps, we can say, that is provided by Kerberos. Very secure, but there is no technology, no product 100% secure from the cyber attacks. So still there are different possibility attack on Kerberos. Today's session I will just discuss about it. So let's begin. As you can see in this picture, I have discussed in day 90 how does the Kerberos work, what is the authentication method using, how it works. So basically there are the main three components of Kerberos. One that collectively it is just called key distribution center, okay, and one of the component is authentication server, ticket granting server and the Kerberos database, which is not in this picture. So it is using wonderful way to authenticate the user. If you want to know, uh, just have a look on the day 290, and as you can see here, the user who want to access the server or the certain services on the server, then definitely there are number of process the user need to follow, okay, or in the background that followed. But still there are multiple ways hackers use to perform the attack. And what are the weak point in this picture? Here is the server which is just start the authentication. After that it just hand over to the next level of the server, that's the ticket granting server, and then it will go to the service server which is file server in our exam. Yeah. So what are the weaknesses of Kerberos authentication? Now just come to on the point. First of all, there is a single point of failure. If that Kerberos authentication server or the or KDC fail, complete system will fail. Okay, and time is the main important concern here. If our machines are not synchronized properly with the server, with the Kerberos authentication complete methods and the user machines, then it will not authenticate. Okay, and if we are using the different network services and the host name is different, then definitely we need multiple keys for Kerberos for different network services. Okay, and if for example we are using third party services or third party product, might be they are not using those authentication method, so the compatibility issue can also come, and the attackers try to access the user credential. Maybe they will attempt to access the admin right, which is just that's a golden key, we can say, give access directly to on the resources, or they will use the brute force attack to get the credential of the user. Clear. They will just try to degrade the encryption method, okay, and many more other different type of methods they can use to perform the attacks. So what are those methods? Pass the ticket, credential stuffing or brute force attack, skeleton key malware, and the DC shadow attack. They can establish their own DC for the network, and then they can bypass the security system of the Kerberos. So there are multiple methods hackers found out to perform the attack over the um, Kerberos authentication method as well. So there is no silver bullet for securing each and everything in the field of uh, our digital era, we can say. And so security measures are there. Use the strong password. Don't share your credential with anybody. Use all the applications, serve authentic applications, and secure your data. Okay, and just follow me on the cybersecurity prism and get the notifications for the next interesting and informative session. Also share that session with your friends and group members so that they can understand how does Kerberos work, what are the weaknesses, and what type of attacks are possible in even in case of Kerberos.